Brought to you by Penguin.
They Had It Coming by Nikki Smith. Read by Montserrat Lombard, Tom Stourton, and Jamie Zubairi. It is in the character of very few men to honour without envy a friend who has prospered. Aeschylus.
Prologue. She can't see her friends. There is only a hot, sticky mass of people, their faces distorted under the strobe lights. Searing flashes of white that cut through the club's darkness, illuminating the dance floor for fractions of a second. They were here only a minute ago. She's sure they were. She remembers the four of them dancing together, hands intertwined. Shortly before that, they were downing shots of flaming sambuca. The hot barman, a Robert Pattinson lookalike, had grinned as he'd filled up their glasses. Or was that earlier on? Time has stopped being measurable. She could have been here for a few seconds or a few hours. She has no idea. She can only focus on the music that pulses through her body, synchronizing with the hundreds of people on the dance floor, all moving as one to the same beat. Flash. The bodies around her are too close. Drops of perspiration slide down her forehead. Her own. Someone else's? She can't tell. She needs to get out, find somewhere she can breathe. Flash. Someone puts their hands on her shoulders and leans in towards her, their pupils blown, their eyes staring into hers, unseeing. She pulls away, bumping into people, weaving her way across the floor. Flash. If she can just get to the loo, she'll be able to gather the thoughts that are rapidly spiraling out of control. Why did you drink so much? How could you be so stupid as to lose your phone? You shouldn't have let them leave you. She sounds like her mother, irritated, an attempt to hide the panic that rises up, sweet and sickly, in the back of her throat. Her friends wouldn't have gone without her. It's their golden rule, never leave anyone behind. They would have made sure she was with them. Wouldn't they? Flash. Another face appears in front of her, their mouth wide in a rictus grin, and she recoils, the noise of protest that comes out of her swallowed up instantly by the music. He tries to grab her hand, his sweaty palm slipping up and down against hers in the dark, and she pulls away, wraps her arms across her chest. Flash. She can see the sign for the loos, and a tear slides down her cheek. She wants to splash her face with cold water and lock herself in a cubicle just for a few minutes, just until the floor stops feeling like it's sliding away beneath her feet. She'll ask to use someone's phone, explain that she's lost hers along with her wallet. Call her friends, and if they don't answer, grab a taxi. Tell them she'll pay when she gets home. It will be fine. She repeats the words like a mantra as she staggers towards the sign that seems to get further away from her with each step, the floor stretching like bubble gum beneath her feet. Flash. Are the lights getting brighter? She can't see properly and holds her arms out in front of her to stop anyone getting too close. There you are. A familiar voice cuts through the music, and relief floods her body, like someone has poured a glass of cool water down her parched throat. Where did you go? He asks. I turned around and you'd gone. It takes her a few seconds to be able to speak. Her tongue feels as if it's swollen in her mouth, squashing the words she's trying to say. An unintelligible mumble comes out instead, and he frowns. You're friends, he says. She nods, his breath hot against her ear. They went home a while ago, he says. You wanted to stay with me, remember? She stares at him blankly, jumbled memories running through her head. Him buying her a drink and making her laugh. She doesn't understand how the evening has become so muddled in her brain. Are you okay? She shakes her head, watches his face blur into a swirl of fleshy pink as the room spins. She stumbles and holds onto his arm to stop herself falling over. Do you want me to get you a cab? He asks. She holds up her thumb, incapable of speech, and leans on him as they make for the exit, glad that she'll be home soon.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?